What's up, Epic family? Welcome to Cook with Coach. My name is LaVondalyn Watson-Sankitz, also known as that Fire Coach, and I'm excited to have you in my kitchen today. Now, if you are in my group on Facebook, I gave you 3 options as to what we were going to cook in this cooking class. I asked you if you wanted me to make a butter chicken, which is an Indian dish with warm spices, creamy, amazing. Or if you wanted me to make a Cajun stew, we went down to Louisiana, to the bayou, right? And it would have shrimp and sausage, a little kick, a little spice. And then the last option was a Philly style cheesesteak. That's with chicken and with mushrooms, sandwiches, perfect for lunch. I gave you those 3 options and you decided that you wanted to do the Philly style cheesesteak. So that is exactly what we are making today. I hope you are ready. Welcome to Cook with Coach. Now, as always, first things first, we want the oven waiting for us and not the other way around. And so I've got my oven already preheated at 375 degrees. And so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna make this Philly style cheesesteak. These sandwiches are perfect for dinner. They're even perfect for lunch. They're perfect for on the go if you've got a picnic or you're, getting the kids ready for school and sending them with lunch. You could totally make these sandwiches, wrap them individually, and be on your merry way, right? At Epicure, we love good food real fast. And so in 15 minutes today, we are gonna make these Philly style cheesesteaks. But of course, I always remix, right? So I'm gonna remix them into little tiny sliders that are coated with garlic butter. It's gonna be amazing. So before we get started, let's read the recipe on the back of the package and we'll see exactly what needs to be done. Now, what I want you to know about Epicure recipes is they're always on the back of every meal solution. If you can see, those things that are in bold are exactly what you need for the recipe, and it's like literally step by step as to what you need to do. Now, I have a background in the kitchen, but you may not, and that is okay. You do not have to be a chef to make these meals come out amazing. That's what I love about Epicure, totally versatile, right? So this tells us that we need, in a large bowl, we need to combine 1 pound of thinly sliced beef strips, 3 cups of sliced mushrooms, 2 sliced bell peppers, and 1 thinly sliced small onion. And we're gonna toss it with 1 tablespoon of oil and this seasoning. Now, again, I told you it's versatile, right? So it says beef on the packet, but we're gonna use chicken today, and we're actually going to use a chicken substitute because, as you may know, I don't eat meat. And so we're gonna use a chicken substitute, a plant-based chicken per se. And we're also gonna remix it by, instead of using hoagie rolls, we're gonna use some sliders. So let's go ahead and do this. So my packet is open and I've got some vegetables here. I have some green pepper, some orange pepper, also some red. I've got some onion here. I have a handful of mushrooms as well. So let's just go ahead and get these sliced up and get these in the bowl, just like it said. So that's our red. We're gonna go ahead and slice up these orange. You can use whatever you have in the refrigerator. We actually have these Stay With Me savers, and I put all of my produce there when I come back from the farmer's market on the weekends, and whatever you have. So just because the packet says that you need, bell peppers, if you don't have tricolor bell peppers, use green, use red, use whatever you have on hand. Again, these are super versatile and very fast, as you will see today. So we've got all of our veg sliced up here. I'm gonna cut the end off and we'll put those in the bowl. And I also have some mushroom. We're gonna slice these quickly and put those in the bowl. And while I do that, I just wanna quickly talk to you a little bit about Epicure and why I love it. As you may know, I am a coach and I have a coaching practice where I serve entrepreneurs of faith and helping them to build their businesses. And that practice is pretty busy. I'm usually coaching all day long. I do have a business school as well. And so I'm sometimes teaching at night. And so my days can get pretty long. And on those days, I really don't have time to come home and make a full elaborate meal. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe your days are busy as well and you just don't have time to cook a lot of things. If that is you, then Epicure is a good solution for you because these meals come together so super fast. And so I can get these meals on the table in 20 minutes or less, and I don't have to worry about whether or not we're eating things that's not good for us, whether we're popping into fast food because I don't have time to cook. No, I can come home and get these meals on the table in 20 minutes or less. Or even better, if I am actually working, my husband can make these meals himself, which is a blessing. Let the church say amen. All right. It's so awesome to not have to cook all the time and to know that if I can't cook, that he has dinner taken care of, and it is fast and it is healthy, right? These Epicure meals do not have any artificial anything. No artificial flavorings, no artificial seasonings, no artificial colorings, no artificial sweeteners, right? They're all clean. It doesn't get any better than that. And so I just chopped up some parsley because, like I said, we're gonna add some garlic butter to the bread. And so I'm gonna put the parsley in the butter. So that's chopped up. All of our veg are ready here in this bowl, as you can see. I'm gonna toss in some chicken here. And then the packet says to just put in the seasoning. Ooh, that smells so good. Along with about a tablespoon of oil. Now, I'm just going to eyeball it, but you could certainly use your tablespoon. And we're going to just toss this around. So I'm gonna use my silicone tongs here to go ahead and mix this all up, make sure the chicken's well coated, all the vegetables are coated. And then we're gonna put this in the oven at 375 degrees at only 15 minutes. It does not get any faster than that. Oh, this smells so good. I love these silicone utensils because they are good up to 450 degrees. And so when I'm using it in my wok or I'm frying something, I don't have to worry about my utensils falling apart on me. I used to have a set of tongs that only had silicone tips and stainless steel here, and the tips would fall off in my sauces all the time. It was so annoying. That's why I love these Epicure utensils, because they are so convenient and they are made to make cooking in the kitchen fast and easy. Awesome. So these are coated, and now I'm just going to add them to my pan. And so if you have never seen these sheet pans, oh my goodness, they're such a blessing in the kitchen. They come in a set of 2, and they also come with a silicone liner. This liner actually pops out. And what that does is it prevents you from having to scrub pans. Everybody hates scrubbing pans. Listen, I hate doing dishes, right? Especially pans. And so this silicone liner is non-stick, obviously. And so you can cook on it. You can pop it out and put it in the dishwasher. It washes up really easily. And you don't have to worry about ruining your beautiful sheet pans, yes? How many people, I know I do, you probably do too, but have these sheet pans in the cabinet that have been there for years and years, and they're all brown and they've already got oil all over them. They got so much buildup. You don't have to worry about that with these liners. I love it. So we're going to put these on this liner, and I'm going to spread it out really well so that while it's in the oven, it's going to get really good heat, and it's all going to cook evenly here on this silicone liner. I know this kitchen's gonna smell amazing in just a few minutes. So I'm gonna pop this into my oven. As I said, it's already been preheating at 375 degrees. I'm gonna set my timer for 15 minutes. And then I'm just gonna let that go. And then what we're gonna do over here is we're going to make some garlic butter for the tops of our rolls. Now, instead of using hoagies, I'm going to use these small sliders. So we're in essence making Philly cheesesteak sliders instead of hoagies, but we're gonna brush this bread with a little garlic butter just to kind of take it to the next level. So I've got a little butter here in my prep bowl. Now, I love these prep bowls. These are 1 cup prep bowls. As you can see, they've got 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup, and 3/4 cup measurings here on the side. They are glass. They also come with a silicone lid. They are super convenient for prepping when you're cooking. I love to use them when I'm making Asian food because I'm prepping all of my vegetables for my stir fry and popping them into these bowls so that they're ready while I'm cooking. I also love to use them for little desserts. My husband will make the chocolate pudding sometimes, and he will put them in here along with the lid and just pop them in the refrigerator. They're great snacks for when you want something quick to eat, right? And like I said, they are glass, so they're oven safe. You can make chocolate lava cakes in these. You can make individual mug cakes in these. So convenient. They come in a set of 4 on the website. You should certainly grab a set. But I've got a little tiny bit of butter here in this one, and I'm going to use our roasted garlic aioli, and I'm just gonna pop just a little bit here, just enough to give me a good garlic butter flavor. Now, all of our seasonings, just like our meal solutions, are super clean. There's nothing in any of these seasonings that you personally cannot pronounce. They are all whole. Again, no artificial anything. I absolutely hate going to the grocery store and having to read the back of the labels to make sure that I'm not putting anything harmful in my body or anything harmful in the bodies of my family, right? And so when you see this E on the top of the jar, you do not have to worry about that. Epicure is a brand that you can trust, and that matters to me. And so we have a little bit of garlic here. I'm also gonna add, like I said, this parsley. And typically I would add a little bit of salt here, but my butter is salted. And so I really don't need any additional salt in this. And I'm just gonna put this in the microwave, and we're gonna use our brush, which is also silicone, safe up to 450 degrees. So we're gonna use our silicone brush or our basting brush to put this on top of the sliders that we have. So I'm gonna pop this into the microwave, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that is going to heat up. We're going to brush our slider buns just a little bit and get them ready for the chicken that is coming out of the oven. Now, in the meantime, I also have another little bowl here. Again, these prep bowls are so convenient. They have mozzarella cheese in them. Now, you can use mozz for this recipe. You can also use provolone for this recipe. You know, if you've traveled all over the United States, you know, every area makes cheese sticks differently, right? Some people will use like a nacho cheese sauce. Some people will use, you know, again, mozz or provolone. You can even use cheddar if that's your thing. Don't go to Philly or they'll tell you it's wrong. They are the home of these cheesesteaks. That's why they're called Philly style cheesesteaks, right? But do whatever you like, whatever you happen to have in your refrigerator. Again, the idea is quick, fast, and easy. Okay, so our garlic butter is ready. I'm just going to take our basting brush here and brush the tops of these little sliders. We're gonna get them all nice and toasty. They're gonna be delicious. These are little things that you can do. I promised you guys I would always teach you some chef hacks while I share these Epicure recipes and products with you, because they're little tiny things that you can do that will take your dishes to the next level. And sometimes it doesn't take a whole lot, right? And so a little added garlic butter isn't a whole lot, but it's gonna make a huge difference when you bite into these sammies. Awesome, so those are ready. And we're just gonna fill them when the chicken comes out of the oven. Now, before we grab our chicken, which still has a few minutes on it, I do want to share just a couple of these meal solutions with you. Because again, if you are busy and you're looking to get dinner on the table quick, fast, and in a hurry, these meal solutions are a blessing. And so there's so much versatility in what they have to offer. We have got, cha-cha chili. I know it's August, it's still summertime, right? But fall is right around the corner. And so a quick pot of chili is going to be so super important to your winter and your fall, yes? This comes together in 20 minutes or less. I don't know about you, but I often make chili from scratch, and it takes a long time because you want those flavors to meld together and boil down, right? Not with Epicure. This comes together in 20 minutes or less. This is the chicken fried rice, a fan favorite. Definitely a hit in my house. My husband loves this one. We absolutely have to keep it on hand. But it says chicken fried rice. That doesn't mean that you can't use shrimp or beef or whatever protein you have on hand. You could even make it vegetarian and not put any meat in it at all. You can add edamame for protein or any kind of beans. You can use tofu. You can use whatever you desire, whatever you have on hand for an excellent fried rice that comes together really quickly. Also, we've got a rotisserie chicken. For those nights where you want to, get a whole chicken on the table and pair it with rice or with potatoes, you can certainly do that. And then guess what? The leftovers are perfect for tacos or sandwiches. You can have this all week long and you only have to cook it once. And if you've got the Epicure multi-purpose steamer, it will come together in maybe 20 minutes or less in your microwave. Yes, it comes out juicy and succulent, and 20 minutes later, you've got a beautifully roasted chicken that is perfect for all of the meals that you want to make all week long. So again, these meal solutions are so convenient and so healthy for you and for your family. Same with all of our spices, right? As I said, they don't have anything horrible in them. You can count on this brand. So we've got Chinese 5-spice, which is great for wings, teriyaki, which is one of my favorite. It works as a dry glaze. You can also make it into a wet glaze. I love this on salmon. It happens to be one of my favorite sauces that Epicure offers. And so there's so much versatility, so many things that you can do with these seasonings and with these meal solutions. You can actually scroll down to the very bottom of the page if you are on cookwithcoach.com and click the button that says order meal solutions. And you'll see all of the solutions that are available to you along with all of the spices that are on the website. Now, if you're on YouTube, I'll put the link in the description. So let's check on our chicken. Let's get that done and get these sammies back in the oven to toast just a little bit. And I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all done. Okay, I am back and it sounds like the timer is going off. So let's go ahead and pull our chicken out of the oven along with our rolls, and I'll let you see what they look like. Yum. Look at that. That looks delicious, doesn't it? I know you wish you had smell-o-vision. So we're gonna put this here on the cutting board. I'm gonna grab our rolls that are perfectly toasted. We'll put this here, right here alongside. And then we're just gonna plate up. So my cutting board has been cleaned. All of my utensils have been cleaned. You want to make sure that you do not cross-contaminate, right? And so I'm going to just use my spatula here because this is super hot. Be careful. I'm going to use my spatula here to make sure that each one of these little sliders has a portion of the chicken and cheese. Now, what you don't want to do is cut your sliders first. I know you're going to be tempted to cut them as soon as they come out of the pack, but if you leave them whole, it will be much easier for you to put your chicken mixture on your sliders and then cut them after. Just a little chef tip, again, to make it easy for you in the kitchen. So I'm going to use my spatula here. And I'm gonna look at that pull, yum. I'm gonna load these sandwiches up with this chicken and vegetables and cheese. Look at all that cheese. I did use a full fat mozzarella, but you can certainly, if you prefer, use a low fat mozzarella or skim milk, or a mozz made with skim milk. Look at that beautiful pull. I love it. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. Now my husband, who is not vegetarian, has decided that he's also going to eat these even though they're plant-based. Now I see why. They look and smell amazing. So good. Now this makes 6 sliders, but I'm piling it up, as you can see. So it probably could make 12. You could get probably 4 to 6 hoagies for an entire family out of just this one packet. Look at how easy it comes off of the silicone. So yummy. It smells amazing in here. Okay, so there you go. We're gonna go ahead and top this, and then we will cut it. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, I'm ready to eat. I am ready to eat. Now, of course, you can serve this with French fries. You can serve this with chips. You can even, if you want to go a little healthier route, serve it with a coleslaw or with a side salad. However you choose to serve it, it's fine. But I just want you to see how absolutely beautiful these sliders turned out. And that garlic butter crust makes all the difference in the world. Now I'm gonna cut these, and then I'm gonna put them on Epicure's mini appetizer plates. These are so cute. They are so perfect for one slider, and it is ceramic, as you can see. So if you like to entertain, you have people come over and you want to make some appetizers and put them out, these little plates are amazing, and they're in last call right now. So make sure you go to the website, click on last call, and get them before they're completely sold out. So I'm going to cut these up and serve them up. My husband and I are going to enjoy them. I hope you saw just how quick and easy they came together. Literally a little bit of oil and the seasoning packet along with vegetables you have in the refrigerator. Toss them, roast them, serve them. It doesn't get any easier than that. Thank you so much for joining me here in my kitchen. I appreciate you watching these cooking classes. 2 things before we sign out. If you want to learn how to get some of these meal solutions and clean seasonings in your pantry absolutely free, then host a cooking class. You can certainly host a cooking class. Instead of it being pre-recorded like this one, you can actually host it live on Facebook, where you invite your friends and your family, and then I do all the cooking and you get all the free products. Sounds good, right? I think that's an excellent deal. So you can host a cooking class. The other way to get some amazing free products and also get paid for cooking is to become a consultant. I would love to have you on my team. Shout out to Team Expansion. If you would like to be a consultant and you want to learn more about how to spread this message of healthy eating and whole foods, clean foods, I'd be happy to talk to you about it. Again, the link is on cookwithcoach.com. It is also in the description box if you are watching on YouTube. Thank you again for joining me here in my kitchen, and I look forward to seeing you in the next cooking class. Take good care. God bless. Bye.